What's up, Pyromaniacs? And Gabe, what do you call your people, Gabe?
I fucking call them people.
You don't have a name for your people?
Nah, dude.
What the
That shit's
fuck?
that's corny. I don't fuck with that.
Pyromaniacs, do you think it's corny that I call y'all Pyromaniacs?
No. I
Let me
don't
know
think
in the
that.
comment section below because Gabe thinks you guys are corny.
No,
He
I
thinks you
didn't
guys are
say.
a bunch of fucking corny weirdos.
No, I did not say I think they're corny. I said I think it's corny to call your subs something. To me, you could do it. PewDiePie calls them. What does he call them?
I don't know. I don't watch PewDiePie. He kind of makes me want to kill myself.
He calls them something. I don't know.
Bros.
I hate Gabe now. Yes, love it, love
Who said
it.
that? Who said that?
Hades regret. Anyways, we are starting up with the currently unnamed podcast. We've gotten a little bit technically better this week, as you can see. We have labels for everybody's Twitter and for the what the VGMMDI. Really.
Yeah, no.
What's wrong?
I just threw a bunch of consonants together and then I made a YouTube channel.
It's video
based
games
on
made me do it.
I was playing Wheel of Fortune, and these words made me win.
Yeah,
So
there you go.
I just use them for everything.
See, if they were
Get-
numbers, it would be your like lucky
Uh,
lottery
dude.
ticket.
There's already
Why do you guys hate me so much?
Chris. There's already a hashtag Gabe must die. I don't actually think that like,
Really?
you guys can all be pyromaniacs. I don't have a fucking issue with it. I'm a pyromaniac, I guess, because I watch his stuff. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Come
I
here,
just-
Gabe.
I'm
Come
not
here,
gonna-
Gabe. Hug. Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Get in here.
No.
Get in here.
I don't. It's just me. I'm not gonna call my subscriber something because like that's just me. And he wants to call them pyromaniacs. He can do that, but that's not me. And
I forget what, there was another thing I almost called them instead of pyromaniacs. I forget what it was. Oh, it was Pyro's Minions.
Pyro's
I
minions.
almost called them Pyro's Minions.
Can we just call them minions? Minions is cool.
Minions. I liked Minions. I thought
Yes,
Minions was cool.
so do I.
But they voted for Pyromaniacs. So
The nameless ghouls.
No. But really, like to people in the comments, I hope they're kidding because now there's a kill Gabe hashtag.
Poor Gabe. Poor
They're gonna
Gabe.
find you.
Will you guys stop killing me? Like if I give out like a couple codes in a little bit, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Gabe's giving away free shit this week. That's
No,
kind of good.
It's nothing amazing. I have what 2 codes
He's
for
giving
the.
away 4 Xbox Ones, guys.
No, I'm not. Nah, I have 2 codes for the Beyond Two Souls demo. I don't know why the fuck you need a code for a demo, but you do.
The demo
Yeah.
code? That's so
Yeah.
classless.
Well,
Dude.
it's because it isn't out yet, right? Or it wasn't out yet.
No, it's not out publicly yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
give us
fucked up.
codes.
It's a fun game. That is a fun
I'm,
game.
I won't give the code out till there we go. Go with the worship Gabe hashtag. I like that one.
Worship Gabe.
All right,
hashtag
so
no,
I have
no.
two Beyond Two Souls demos. Codes. I have 1 code for Charlie Murder, and I have 2 codes for this indie Steam game that they sent me. I have 2 extra codes of that, so I'll give you guys that, and we'll do it. Kill him. He has no codes for PC. Yes, I do. I have some indie game for Steam. It's called Super something.
Oh, if you
I'll-
like, we can give it. Do you want to give them away at the end?
Yeah.
Okay. And I've got a drawing we can use that'll automatically just pull people, and you can just send them that way.
Yeah. Oh, and to get a code, you have to follow me on Twitter so I can DM you. So yeah.
Oh, snarky little bastard there.
Well, how else would I give him the
He's
code?
trying to level up his Twitter account.
Pyro for president. Yeah, I guess.
You don't want Pyro for president, dude. I would have nuked North Korea, Iran, and Russia by now. I'm crazy. We'd all be a nuclear winter, living in like Montana, growing our own food. It just
Yeah,
wouldn't
well,
be
that's
good.
because you love Fallout so much. That's
Hey,
all
so-
you'd be
That's
thinking
true.
about.
Did you ever fucking start the podcast?
Yeah, podcast has been going. We've been going for 4 minutes and 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6
Oh, okay.
seconds.
Okay. Fuck you, Drew. No, Drew. What's up? Topic. We need a topic.
Okay, well, I don't know if you guys saw one of the new things that YouTube's doing this week. For a while, YouTube's been trying to get Google Plus integrated into YouTube, and it's been kind of annoying. It's probably something that people that just hang out on YouTube probably don't see, but for us as content creators, about once every 2 hours, YouTube's like, "Hey, bro, we've got this awesome Google Plus thing. Would you like to, make your channel part of it?" And you're like, "No." "Okay, we'll ask you again in 2 hours." And we're like, "Fuck! Stop asking me." Well, we finally figured out why they've been trying to do this. They're integrating Google Plus now a lot more in depth into YouTube. So if you've got a Google Plus account, that's going to be tied into now your YouTube account, and all the comments in the comments section are going to be run by Google Plus profiles. So basically, it looks like YouTube is trying, or Google is trying to leverage its YouTube user base to drastically increase its Google base. Now, what's this going to do to comments? Right now, comments, in case, if any of you have ever read comment section, they're toxic as hell.
Nah, isn't it like a prayer group?
Maybe to Satan, but I mean, it is awful. And so a lot of times what happens is good comments get buried in the piles of shit, while the bad comments are quite frequently all over the place. You'll go watch, some music video from some chick, and, like the top 4 comments are, "I find this easy to masturbate to," and shit like that shouldn't be on the comments, So,
Whoa, why not?
I enjoyed that.
I want to know what the people are thinking. If that's what they're thinking, that's what they're thinking.
So what this is going to do is now Google Plus is going to be integrated. So if you're a big person on YouTube and you're a big person on Google Plus, your comments automatically going to be like at the top. So like if PewDiePie comes and comments on you, that's going to be the number 1 comment, regardless of how many other people come comment after him. So stuff like that. It allows people who
Are real.
Yes, real commenters that aren't pieces of shit to be higher up. There will also be a voting system, kind of like Reddit, that will up or down vote things.
There's already that, isn't there?
Yes, but it only works for like 2 or 3 comments. So, you have like your top 1 and 2 comments, and then you have everything else in chronological order. Well, now you're going to have the like top 2 discussions, and it will be not just the comments, but the whole discussions. So, like if you're having a debate, let's say on, and I'm going to get political here for a second because it's the only thing I can think of, Obamacare, you got the pros and cons and people are going at it. That whole discussion would be at the top. And so that way the legitimate conversations for the videos will rise to the top, as opposed to, first, die first, oh, shut up for saying first, second, all of that crap. Yeah. So they're trying to basically make it to where YouTube comments are actually discussions. So
all right, so the YouTube
I can understand that.
Yeah.
The YouTube comments would then be nothing like the chat right now. There's
Exactly.
PewDiePie needs to die. Jerk sessions. Somebody's threatening me that I better follow him back on Twitter. Yes, I will follow you back.
Actually, Drew brings up an interesting point. He's like, Pyro, if you could set it up to where only one circle could comment, would you? Well,
no.
I wouldn't personally, but actually that's one of the built-in features is right now Google is tying in a bunch of other back-end stuff for YouTube creators. Basically, you can go in, and let me show this to the guys real quick. Let me pull up my YouTube page real fast. All right, here we go. Let me pull this up real quick. Add screen region. All right, so down here in the bottom, you can see we've got my YouTube channel here. And if we come over here to community, you can actually see, because I've got a Google Plus profile, you can see all of the top interactors on your channel here. And you can sort this in a variety of ways. You can sort it by subscribers, so you can see who the other big channels are that maybe are subscribed to you. So you can see, like Volatile Games, he's one of the biggest people on mine. My other channel's my other big subscriber. Then my buddy Chase Money, who I love. You can also see it by engagement. Engagement is people who watch your videos, comment frequently, etc., etc. And then I think there's length of time. Yeah, subscribed since. So you can see who the newest subscribers and who your oldest subscribers are.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and then you can put these people into circles. So like your most active subscribers, you can set that up into its own little circle. So you can actually talk to those guys on Google Plus where you couldn't talk to them before. Which means if you want to set up, basically it's now like a mailing list. So if I want to talk to, like, let's say I want to do a giveaway to the people who interact most with my channel, I can do that. Or if I want to set up to where if you're active on my channel, you see videos a day before other people see them. Those type of features are allowed. So it gives us as content creators a lot more options to interact with our subs where previously we didn't have those features. And I think it's kind of cool.
All right, here, I'm going to ban can I? How can I ban someone? I would like to.
That Gabe's just like looking at the comments going, I fucking hate
No. Not even. I don't mind most of them. They're just this one person that just is getting pretty annoying.
Which person?
J390. Can we ban the fuck out of him?
Yeah, I'll take care of it. If he says anything else, I'll get him dealt with. I'm watching chat again. I was doing something, so I didn't see chat.
Yeah, no. No, I don't even mind the fucking Gabe hate. I hate me more than you guys hate me. I promise.
So what do you two think about this feature? I mean, what do you guys have Google Plus accounts? Do you like the interconnectivity? Do you not like it?
Fuck no. I hate it. I had it for a week, and it was fucking obnoxious. Like, you would log into YouTube, and then you would see this fucking little red square or circle or whatever the fuck on the top right.
Yep.
With all these notifications, and they're crazy annoying. And it's hard not to see. Is hashtag Pyro will die. Okay. And I don't know. I'm not a fan of the whole Google Plus thing, but I'm not one of those people that just hates on shit before it happens either. So I'm gonna wait for it, and maybe it'll be good.
No, I see both sides of it. I think my only irritation is I have I have 3 channels, and I can't link them all to the same Google Plus profile. Each of them can have their own Google Plus profile, but I can't have them all under the TDK Pyrostasis fan page.
Are you sure?
Well, it says you can, but it will not let me add them. I've tried for the last 2 days to do it.
I could have sworn I had that done.
Well, there's an option under management where you have to add your other channel as a manager, which I've done, but the page doesn't show up to link. It only shows my default page.
Can I point out something real quick?
Sure.
Why did Irish's hero go, I'm not saying it's good to hit a girl, but it's not right for girls to pull the you can't do that because I'm a girl card. Where the hell did that come from? I just look over at the comments and somebody's talking about beating people.
All right.
It's my stream chat. If you haven't figured out already yet, they're all meth heads. So
okay, so on the
Google Plus thing. But really, shout out to anybody that came from my channel. Like, you guys are awesome for doing that.
The 2 people who came over from Gabe's channel.
There's 2 that we know of. It's Homie and Incident. They're cool. Homie has a channel.
Well, that's two people more than me. So, anyways, for me with Google Plus, I haven't tinkered with it too much. I like the look of it. I like the overall idea that probably what Google wants to do with it, but at the same time, it's too forced. It's like, we're making you do this, and if you don't like it, well, too bad, because
they really need to clean the back end up, because it automatically, just linking with a profile automatically makes a new YouTube channel for your other one.
That is extremely stupid. I hate that part.
But
when I was first remaking my YouTube,
it is a bitch now.
Yes.
It is a bitch.
Yes, when I had my first YouTube channel, it was so easy to do everything, and now I just made a new one here about like a month ago, and
just to get a custom name.
Yeah, I was so frustrated. I called up Gabe a few times crying. He held me, cradled me in his arms, saying it's okay. And
was he the big spoon or the little spoon?
Yeah. He got me through it. I killed a few people, but he got me through it.
You killed a few people. Small rampage.
Hold on. Irish hero, thank you. How excited are you for the finale in 2 days? He says I'm on that Heisenberg blue sky. Hell yeah.
Hey, you cannot talk about Breaking Bad because I can't see it till Netflix comes out with it. So,
hey, dude, the first 5 seasons are on Netflix. Start it.
Oh, I've already watched all those.
I'm still on the pilot episode, so let's calm down.
You're on the pilot?
No, but really though, shout out to Irish
about...
Hero. That's like my favorite show. Homie's excited. Dude, honestly, it's hard to imagine how this Google thing is going to be a bad thing, because the comments are so terrible. Like, how can they get worse? Like, I really don't think so.
I just think it's nice that you can actually see like who's been subscribed to you the longest. Like, I actually was able to look back and see people who've been subscribed to me for almost 2.5 years.
Is that just if you're a partner, or is that YouTube in general?
You have to be linked with Google Plus. If you're linked with Google Plus, you can see it. So
okay, well, I believe I should be, because it's a brand new account. I don't think they even gave me an option. Yeah, but I'm gonna look into. I think that's a pretty cool feature too. I mean, it's not like I've been around. Like I said, I've only been around a month, so it's not like Gabe. You better be number 1 on that list. If you're not number 1.
I fucking like
friendship
all your videos.
Over. Oh no, I appreciate that. No,
y'all
really
will break up.
Well, both you and Chris have helped me out a lot. It's really nice to have friends instead of people constantly screwing me over.
Dude, there's like 20 shared games on our Steam account, motherfucker.
Yeah. hey, there's a shit ton of really good videos on your YouTube that I made, by the way.
Fuck it, I'll delete them.
Did you just throw that cat?
Nah, he likes doing backflips.
He likes me. He
I
likes
swear-
being thrown into traffic.
Yeah, no. I
It's
swear.
a challenge.
I swear he enjoys it. He really does.
As he hobbles off screen, dragging his broken leg.
Nah, my
You
cats
know.
are awesome. Nah, I can't do that shit to the big cat. She'll fucking die.
I do the same thing to my kids. Don't worry.
Your kid's right. Right.
Hey guys, do you guys want us? Gabe, fuck you. Thanks.
I saw that right when you said it. Gabe, fuck you.
No. Do you guys want us to talk about GTA? Because I want to talk about GTA and Shadow Warrior.
Oh, Shadow Warrior. Let's talk about Shadow Warrior.
Shadow Warrior. Throw the cat again. he ran off. When I grab him again, I'll do it. Just sub to video games, maybe do it. Okay, cool. Growls that cat. Shadow Warrior, yes. It's
It's a pretty good game. I mean,
well,
it's,
hold on, because I want to say something, but then I don't want people to get pissed about it. Like to
About
me,
the game? About the
Yeah.
game?
not about the game. In my
Okay.
like to Gabe, I don't necessarily agree people to agree. I don't think people will agree with me, but to me, this is the best like first person shooter like this year
what?
so
What?
far. Yes. What else?
I've actually
Oh,
heard.
well, first person shooter.
I read a few things about it, and a lot of people are saying really good things about it.
Well, does Splinter Cell count as a first person
No.
shooter?
No, that's third person.
Yeah, it's third person.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I mean, Call
That,
of
that was
Duty-
actually a lot of fun. I've never actually played a.
Oh, dude,
Splinter
that
Cell
game is so good. It's like crack, man. I
Dude,
can't quit it.
I mean, Call of Duty, you know, it's going to be a great game. So is Battlefield. And those could easily become, you know, either one, like the best game of the year, you know, first-person shooter-wise. But I can't think of a single one that has anything on Shadow Warrior.
Oh, Bioshock. Boom,
Yeah,
roasted.
Oh,
Boom, roasted.
true.
Yeah.
Owned.
I was
Fine.
I was gonna say Infinite. Now we have to make up, Chris. 'cause
The-
it's not the same thing.
All right, okay. I forgot Bioshock came out this year. True, Bioshock.
The nice thing about Shadow Warrior, for those of you guys who've not seen, it's a reboot of a game that I think came out in late 90s, early 2000.
95, I think.
Yeah, it was old because I remember selling it when I was working at GameStop back in like '98. It was made by Creative Realms, if I remember. It was kind of one of
3D
those,
Realms.
or 3D Realms. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
And it's kind of in the same genre as what's Gabe's YouTube link? I don't know. It might be under his picture in giant words.
Just type whatever you see under my shit with the YouTube logo. You type that into your web browser. You
my
press enter,
God.
and then it'll take you there.
Anyways, it's a first person shooter that's kind of Asian in orientation, and it's got the it's got the humor of Duke Nukem and Serious Sam. And it's basically, you've got pistols, machine guns, you've got Chinese swords, you're chopping people into pieces. It's pretty amazing. I mean, I did not expect it to be any good, but the humor is absolutely hilarious.
Dude,
And
that little demon guy, like, he doesn't have a real name. They give him a name, but that's not his actual name. And I forgot what the fuck the name was. But he is so funny. He reminds me of that dude from Darksiders, Virgil. What was the name?
I haven't played Darksiders yet. I got them both on Steam, and I haven't gotten around to playing them yet.
Yeah, well, why does GameStop like to cheat people, Pyro?
I don't know. They owe me $2,300 in back holiday pay. So if you figure out why they cheat people, you let me know because they owe me some stuff too.
Well, you're serious?
I'm serious as a fucking heart attack.
You used to work for them then.
I worked for him for almost 10 years.
Oh yeah, yeah. The
$2,300.
name of the character in Shadow Warrior is Hung Low. Like really,
I
Hung Low.
thought it was low paying.
No, it's Low Hung, but backwards it's Hung Low. Like it's this whole
Okay.
thing. Did you see that Easter egg with that little pixelated girl like taking a bath? She's not
No,
a
I
little girl.
missed
She's a an adult
Well,
female.
no, well, Gabe wants her to be a little
Chris
girl. But
Hansen's
continue.
like,
Go
why
on.
don't you take a seat, buddy?
Nah, dude, the game is so cool. The game is so cool.
It's gory. It's funny. I think the only complaint I have with it is, like, I understand all the magic abilities. They only had so many options they could use, but it would have been nicer if they just, instead of okay, SS and then F and then 2 while backsliding and jumping. It's like, why don't you just make it to F and then I charge up?
Well, the thing is, for me, you're not playing with a 360 controller, but for
No.
me, it's it's a lot easier. You do like left, and then a trigger, either left or right.
Well, I know. I don't know.
it's
There's a
it's
side
co-
of me that just doesn't like the hardcore Twitch type setups. I mean,
The gunplay is super cool. Like when you get the dual wielding and when you have your shit upgraded and you're fucking mowing people down. It's super good.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I liked the way the melee worked. I actually like the melee better than the gunplay.
Yeah, that katana is fucking awesome.
Which is unusual for me because usually I'm the other way around. But I don't know. I think the only thing that really annoyed me was while I'm trying to dodge, it's like, okay, DDF. All right, DD right trigger hold and then release. And it just got to a point where it was like, that's a little too much for me. It's just a little too much.
Yeah, it is pretty hardcore, but I mean, go into your bind settings or fucking set some shit up. I guess I think you can do
That'd
that.
be cool if it let me, because if I can just hotkey it to one hotkey,
Does it let you?
I
haven't
doubt
tried.
it lets me, but if it would, that would be nice.
I
Nice.
played with mouse and keyboard for like an hour, and then I was like, "What? I have a 360 controller. Why the fuck am I doing this to myself?"
I can't aim with a keyboard or with a
Dude,
joystick.
you don't gotta aim all that much in Shadow Warrior.
True, I guess with the melee it would make sense. It might work. I might have to try it. I might have to try it.
I'm not a fan of the aiming down the sights. You have to press a key, and the aiming down the sights isn't that great.
Yeah.
But
Yes, that X key. What the fuck?
yeah,
That's kind of weird. They don't use the right.
Well, the reason they don't use
mouse
the right mouse button is because they have all those funky little SSD right click hold, bullshit that I was talking
Oh
about.
well, that's really stupid. They should have aiming in for the
Yeah.
right. That's how it always has been. That's just the way of time. You can't fucking change that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, all right, guys, instead of putting sugar in the cake today, we're gonna put chlorine. 'Cause
Whoever designed that
it's good.
feature in the game, we need to find him, cut off his head, put it on a pike, and just run around the streets going, "This is what happens when you don't fucking follow the rules."
Right,
No,
and we can put his head on a spike right next to the other people's head on a spike for unskippable flash screens when you start the game.
yeah. This you can fucking skip them even if you've never seen them.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah.
hate those people who won't let you.
Yeah.
It just makes me die
Hold on,
inside.
Let me address the chat for a quick minute. Random gamer, like he could come back. I could care less. He was getting annoying as hell. Like every 2 seconds he was saying some shit. He can say negative stuff about me all he wants. I'm not gonna fucking request somebody to get banned for that. But when it's every 2 seconds, it's kind of just spamming.
Yeah.
Like
Trolling gets. We're gonna have to get the chat under control because poor JJ, man, he was getting trolled so hard. It was just terrible today.
Oh.
It was just terrible. I felt bad for him. He was starting to rage. I think I banned 15 people today. It was out of control.
That's the thing about these live chats. Like motherfuckers say what they want, and I don't.
yeah.
I still don't even mean motherfuckers in a bad way. Like I really don't try to offend people.
Hey,
but
your mother's a hot lady, you know.
but they say some shit.
I'm a mother lover. You're a mother lover. We can love each other's mother. You know, fuck each other's moms.
I can't fucking with the back, and he's gonna disconnect the mic, so he's back. No, but yeah, Shadow Warrior. It is what $35 on Steam, so it's discounted, and
Yeah,
it's
not too much. It's not too
Yeah.
much.
Oh, it's $35. Yeah, Gabe, I'm gonna use your account.
yeah, dude, use it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I've also got a 10% discount code, I think, that I got for completing a badge yesterday. So I may give that away.
Kill the
Somebody-
cat, please. No, I love my cat. I will not kill him. I'll
Oh
let-
yeah, no, let's sacrifice it to some god. I don't care. Pick whichever one you want. I don't really care.
So we were talking about controllers, and I don't like the setup. One of the things I wanted to talk about is this little guy here. Let me get this pulled up
Is
on the
it-
screen so you guys can see.
Is it the Steam controller?
It is the Steam controller.
Oh, dude, that shit looks. It looks so cool, but it's gonna take a while to get used to that. Like,
I love the idea because as somebody who is based on PC for my whole life, one of the hardest things for me is the analog stick. Whoops, I gotta flip that back. Hang on, that's the evil chat. There we go.
Gabe is Texan Mexican.
There we go.
hold on, I'm not Mexican. Mexican indicates that I'm like fucking, born in Mexico or some shit. I'm American. I do live in Texas, so you're cool to call me Texan.
No one's buying it, dude. We need to see some
I think it's funny
identification,
that,
bro.
they asked for the necessity of them, and it's like Texan and then Mexican. anything with a can at the end. That's
Yeah.
what Gabe is.
Yeah, well, I guess.
There's no can at the end of Texas.
Yeah, I was gonna say-
Texan,
I was gonna
and
say that, but I didn't wanna-
X-A-N,
Oh.
not C-A-N.
Well, I'm sorry. I meant the Mexican American kind of thing. That's what I meant.
It's okay. It's okay, Tony. Just go back to being quiet, bro. Go back to being
All
quiet.
right.
It was-
Okay. I like the controller, by the way.
Back to the controller.
Yeah, it looks.
Go ahead.
Nah, no, you're good. Go.
Are you done? Can I say my piece now?
So yeah, the controller looks really nice. I like the Anyways, go on.
Well, for me, okay, and I'm gonna show you guys. With a PlayStation controller, you got these little button things, and for a PC gamer, I don't. I don't know, for whatever reason I can't control those button knobs very well. But for some reason a touchpad makes sense to me because it's a lot more you don't flick it. Like if I jerk a movement with this thing, it's not going to auto correct when I release the controller, if that makes sense. So flicking the stick isn't going to be an issue anymore because you're going to be dealing with a touchpad. So I don't think console people are going to like this controller so much. But I think PC people that like consoles may really like this layout because of the setup. I think
It looks like it's going to be very hard to get used to. Those are not. Those are not small circle pads there. Whatever
No.
I'm calling them circle pads. I don't know what the fuck they are.
it's gonna be for giant hand motherfuckers
Yeah, those
like
things
me.
are not small.
Wow.
Dude, and have you ever just tried adjusting the sensitivity on your fucking games? With
That's true.
because you're making it seem like a controller just fucking is wild, and if you fucking tap it left, it rotates.
For me, I have a hard time with no, I can control general movements. The problem I have is fine movements, like specifically things like sniping, or like when you're doing lock picking in Skyrim or something, and you need to gently move it back and forth. Those type of things, precision moves, I have an issue with. But
Okay.
like melee and anything like that, or platformers, those are easy. It's just precision aiming things I need a mouse for. But with this type of system, I think I can make quick, rapid adjustments because of the way it works a little bit easier.
And it has this touchpad in the middle, right? That you can fucking
Yes.
you can map certain things to it.
Yeah. And the cool thing about this is, and for those of you guys who don't know, this was part of Steam's big announcement this week that they're going to be adding a console. They're going to be basically setting up a console. And the cool thing about it is it's going to be a little different than what we consider consoles now, because there's going to be the option to stream TVs and such like that. And you could set it up in your living room and then use your computer over the network to play a game through it on your TV. And I don't quite understand how it all works, but it sounds like it's just basically going to allow you to do the big picture stuff a little bit easier.
Just trust in Steam. Let them.
Yeah,
I'm excited about it. I mean, I signed up for the beta, and I hope it's going to be good.
yeah, and honestly, what has Steam, or I mean, I don't know, maybe Valve, but what have Steam or Valve in general done to make us doubt them? I think
That's true.
Yeah, I think,
They haven't released Half-Life 3 yet.
That's
dude,
true.
Get
That's true.
over it.
Whoa, wait. Did you tell me to get over Half-Life 3?
No, I said get over the fact that they haven't put it out yet.
It's okay,
Excuse-
Tony. It's okay, buddy. Go back
I'm
in the corner.
offended. I
It'll-
can't help it, Chris. I'm offended.
Give him
Nah,
his blankie, Gabe. Give him his blankie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll come out when it comes out. It's not ready. If it were ready, I'm pretty sure they would have fucking put it out by now.
Yeah, it's never coming out.
Dude,
There's an evil number in the Valve company is 3. Have you ever noticed that? Everything
Well,
ends at
that's
2.
true.
Like, no,
That's
we're
true.
not doing another one. No.
Back to the hardware stuff though is the one thing I'm really interested about these controllers and this console is this is going to be the first console that is not going to be proprietary hardware. By that, you can actually basically build your own console. So there will be a variety of different consoles. Some of them weak, some of them strong, some of them they're going to be, like the Alienware, so to speak, of a console, where some of them might be more of an e-machine type console. And it's gonna be
I
kinda
don't know
interesting.
about that e-machine thing.
Well, you know what I mean. There's going to be it's not going to be like a PlayStation where you go buy a PlayStation and it's a PlayStation. There's going to be some of them are going to have more RAM than others. Some of them are going to have more
And you can-
features.
you
It's
can replace-
it's basically almost like a PC.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
it
they're-
is a PC.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
they're open source. They showed the controller being taken apart. It can be hacked. It can be adjusted. It's going to be... That's the nice thing about Steam is, you know what? This is what we came up with, and we trust the community that they may know better than us, and they may be able to make something better than us.
Microsoft does that too, but they arrest you first,
Yeah, well,
and then
yeah.
tell you that if you don't start working for them, that you're going to
After
jail.
you sign these agreements, comrade, we let you go.
Yeah,
So
pretty
how
much.
do you feel about the fact that it's Linux based? I don't care for that myself. I would have been cool if it was just Windows.
I don't really have any problems with Linux. I mean, from a from somebody who's dealt with servers and stuff like that, and
Like what's wrong
network
with Linux to you,
administration and
Gabe?
things.
Well,
It's
not
fine.
that there's anything wrong with it, but like, all right, if I have Steam and fucking, I don't know, Battlefield 5's coming, not Battlefield, bad example, that's on Origin, but whatever game's coming out, are they just all going to be playable on Linux now? Because right now they're not.
Some
There's
of them are like there's
yeah. Some are,
300
but
of the biggest titles are available. This will also encourage the developers to go to Linux. Linux isn't really a hard platform necessarily to develop for.
especially now. If this was like 10 years ago, I could actually
Yeah.
understand that more. But it's 2013. Linux is definitely showing that it can live up to Windows, and some can use it even better. I mean,
Yeah.
they're two very different things. Linux is more for somebody who's definitely going to dive into the system, while Windows is more for just casual type of people. Those who can't really use a computer that well. They need it to be simple
yeah.
for them.
And that's what I'm wondering. Like, is Linux going to be more standardized just in general? Just, are indie games going to come to Linux? Like, Foul Play. Foul Play, you can't play that shit on Linux. It's a fucking awesome game.
You
Yeah,
sure?
that's a fun game, man. That's a really
Yeah,
fun.
I think we all enjoyed it, and it would suck if I have if my only console is a Steam box. That would never be the case for me. But let's say I'm like, okay, I'm not getting a console this generation, or I'm waiting until they get cheaper, and I get the Steam box instead. Am I not going to be able to play all these other things that I would be able to play if I just had a regular PC or a PS4 or Xbox One, whatever?
I don't know. I think the number of games might surprise you that are available. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way on Steam to. Oh, there is actually a button to search for Linux. So yeah, Linux games. We've got. Let's see what's on the front
We have
page.
two of them.
Dungeon
It-
Defenders, Amnesia, Don't Starve.
Is Shadow Warrior on there?
Hang on, I'm flipping through. Team Fortress, Awesome Knots, Dota 2, Europa Universalis. That's a big one right now. Yeah, there's definitely a smaller selection. That
Yeah.
is for sure.
Yeah, no matter what, it's limited just because it's not
Yeah.
popular. And
But at the same time, once the console is set up, I think we'll start seeing a lot more Linux titles. Not only that, but just because the OS is Linux based doesn't mean that you're restricted to just Linux titles. They could have something like Wine set up built into the console, or hack it in some other way to where behind the scenes a Windows type game would be able to run, even though it doesn't necessarily natively support Linux. So
yeah,
keep that in mind. But it will be interesting to see how they handle it. And if, because Steam's big. I mean, they got, 3.2 million users logging in on a daily basis. That's a pretty big pool. They could make a pretty good run with Linux. I mean,
oh yeah,
definitely
Like,
bump it up.
I'm super excited for their hardware. Like, I'm not like saying, oh, it's Linux. Fuck that. I have no problems with Linux. I don't have that much interaction like with any Linux hardware. I've never tried installing it. I think I've messed with
It's
Ubuntu.
cool.
I've messed with Ubuntu, which I guess is kind of Linux based.
It is Linux.
Yeah,
It's
but it's a version. Okay, yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
that's the thing about Linux is Linux has a bunch of different distros, whether it's CentOS, Ubuntu, Red Hat. It's just different flavors, and so it's all Linux. It's just this one was compiled by these guys and has these packages. This one was compiled by these guys,
Yeah.
has those packages, and Steam is basically probably going to be coming up with their own version, which is kind of
Yeah.
like their own distro.
And
Yeah.
why not? I mean, everything Steam touches just turns into pure gold.
Yep, but then again, you never know.
Yeah, that's
this
true.
Could
I mean-
be. I mean, what was it? Blizzard had WoW, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, everything they do is awesome." And then Diablo 3 came out, and it was like,
Well, the problem with Diablo 3 is you could tell that they were making it for consoles. That's what sucked. That was the first thing I thought, because I remember playing the beta way back, and I liked what they were doing with it. And then when the game finally came out and I was playing it, I was like, wait a second. I can only use like 5 spells. What the fuck's going on? And then I started thinking about it. I was like, oh shit, they dumbed this down for controllers. What is
well,
going?
I think my big problem with Diablo was the loot system. I mean, the whole point.
Oh yeah, that too. And the auction house. I hate.
See,
auction
I
house.
didn't have a problem with the auction house because
you want to make money, you bastard.
No, I don't really care about it from the money making perspective. I care about it from the perspective of
I saw that picture with you with the $5 bills, and you're on your bed naked with them.
rubbing those
blowing-
pennies on my nipples. No, for me, I think the big problem was, in Diablo 2 and Diablo 1, both games that I spent a shit ton of time with,
Yeah.
when you played those and you got a loot, something dropped, it was an upgrade, or at least was a usable item, something that you could actually conceive of somebody else using. Whereas
I wouldn't say like 100% of the time, but definitely like 85% of the time, yeah.
even if you couldn't use it, the item was still something that you could see someone using.
Yes, yes, okay.
Whereas with Diablo 3, there are items that drop. It's like no one would ever use this.
Yeah, I hate when I get like a very rare item and
Yeah.
it was for what the hell is my character again? The witch doctor. But then all of a sudden, like it would have like strength and a couple other things. I'm like, I need and I can't use this. So yeah, I agree with that.
Not only that, but like legendaries, the whole point of legendaries was supposed to be legendary, and then you got legendaries that are just fucking ass. It's like, why? Really? I mean, come on. If I get a legendary, it should be like a no-brainer. It's a good item, and if I can't use it, somebody will. But some of the legendaries, and I mean, I think they fixed most of these issues in the past 6-8 months, but it just got ridiculous there for a while. It was
Yeah. It shouldn't be something that needs to be fixed. It should be something that's already there for you.
And
So,
the funny thing is the console version, they keep saying that Loot 2.0, which is their next big upgrade for the loot system, it's supposed to fix all those problems. Well, the console released with basically that system in it. And they're saying, well, no, it doesn't have all the features. But if you're on the PlayStation, loot drops significantly more. It drops significantly more geared towards your character. And they got rid of all the bullshit items. So any, like 90% of white items now drop as gold. Low-end blue items now drop as gold. And now it's only the high-end blue items, high-end yellows, and then legendaries. So you can get geared a hell of a lot faster on the consoles with gear that is actually oriented towards your player, whereas on PC, you may run around forever and not get anything worth a damn.
yeah, that really sucks. What'd you think about StarCraft 2 though?
I mean, it's a good game. The problem I have with RTSs is there's that skill ceiling that you hit initially, where like if you're just playing casually, you can get to a certain point where the game's fun, you kind of understand it. And then, like, if you want to actually play the game multiplayer-wise, you have to put in, like, an X amount of time to get through that next ceiling.
Yeah.
And it's just too much for me,
I can't touch StarCraft multiplayer. Like, I just can't. Like, it's...
I used to. When the first one came out, I remember I was part of this clan, and we had 300 wins in a row before we actually lost one. And it was off of a stupid mistake by me, too, which I felt really dumb for it. I was supposed to get tanks.
Down again.
Yeah, I did. I know. I hated it, but I love that game so much. That and Diablo 2. Diablo 2, StarCraft, and Counter-Strike. My whole life was pot in those games, pretty much. So yeah, that's why I'm stupid.
Yeah,
but,
Diablo 2. Me and my brother grew up on Diablo 2 too. I mean, that was. I think we played that for like 3-4 years. It was ridiculous.
Oh, hey Gabe, just leave. Your cat was there with the. Yeah, just leave, Gabe. I was more entertained by that cat.
Yeah, my cat's fucking with the tissues. The AC is blowing them. Yeah.
But I agree with you on the whole Diablo 3 thing. I'm hoping more from Blizzard on future games. I'm kind of like sick of World of Warcraft. I'm World of Warcraft out on that.
Have you heard they're trying to buy themselves back from Activision?
Are
Really?
they? That'd be cool.
Last year, earlier this year, Activision's been having some financial trouble, and so they've been trying to creatively move their debt around in certain ways.
Hold on, I want you to explain this to me.
Well, you've heard WoW's dropped like 2 million subscribers.
Yeah, but dude, like fucking Call of Duty makes them over $1 billion every year. How do they need money?
Well, you've got to pay like the 700 people they have working on it, and
they don't have that many people anymore. Maybe in the beginning, but now
that shit. Have you seen the credits for Call of Duty?
It's fucking reused assets, and like
it may be, but they still have a fuck ton of people that they have.
That's really jacked up what they did to those Call of Duty guys, especially the guys who made the characters. Hey, we're gonna reuse the characters that you made for the last one, but we're not gonna pay you,
buddy. We're just gonna resample your voice, suckers.
Yeah. Dude, is Activision really like in trouble? Like what? I
wouldn't say they're in trouble. I mean, it's not like a trouble thing. It's just they had to rebalance some things. So what they were gonna basically do is they were gonna kick a bunch of their debt over to Blizzard. And so Blizzard, it was going to, on paper, make Activision look better. It was going to make Blizzard look worse, but it was going to help the company long term. If it was like one of those, what do you call it? I don't know, upper level accounting type deals where you're not really doing anything, but on paper it looks like you're doing something. So after that, there was a lot of people who didn't like the way that they were fixing to dump this off on Blizzard because it would hurt Blizzard, because it was like 2 billion or 3 billion in debt, which is a lot of debt. So Blizzard started talking about doing their, like, buying 51% of their shares back so that they just had enough money to kind of have ownership of the studio again. But they're getting blocked by some of the regulatory agencies that they're not letting them do it.
Yeah.
Because from what I understand, and I'm not an accountant, this is just what I've read, the deal that they're buying the stock from, they're buying stock options at a discount rate from Blizzard. The stock options are going to the two heads of the company, whose names I don't know off the top of my head. I think one of them's Klotzer or something like that. But because they're getting this stock at a discount rate, it's basically giving them a massive boost kind of under the table. And
Ooh, I like where this is going.
some of the shareholders for Blizzard are pissed off because all this money is coming in and they're not going to get any of it. You know, it's basically a sweetheart deal for the CEOs where they kind of get left out. So they're fighting it, and there's a lawsuit over it, and it may not happen. So
That's fucked up. But Activision has Skylanders. They have Call of Duty. They have Spider-Man. They have all these huge things.
They have a lot of good stuff, but at the same time,
Well, I wouldn't even fucking say good. They just have all these things that make so much money.
But, you know, like I said, is the size of their company means they've also got a lot of expenses. So just because you're making a lot of money doesn't necessarily mean you're making a lot of profit. You know, if your expenses are, 9 billion a year and you're making, 10 billion a year, yeah, you're making a lot of money, but it's really not that much when you look at it on paper in that way. So I don't know where Activision's at, honestly. Like I said, I'm not an accountant. I don't follow all that stuff, but it was just kind of interesting to see that they were kind of having some problems.
Yeah, and that was Pyro's Accounting Corner, where he goes over the financials of video game companies that we go
Supported by Quicken and TurboTax. Make sure you go pick up your copies today.
Yeah. Let's just fucking fake that we have sponsors.
It'd be nice. Hey, fake it till you make it. Maybe one of them will pick us up.
Yeah, they're going to come and go, hey, this guy's actually sponsored. Should we actually make him part of it?
We should pay him to keep supporting us.
Hey, here, Pyro, let me do something real quick. Guys, let us know in the chat if you guys are okay with hearing a little bit of GTA spoilers, and if we get at least 10 or 10, I guess, of you to say yes. We'll do a little bit of spoiler talk for the first 20% of the game. Nothing
beyond the sub. Where they steal the sub. That's where I'm at. So
honestly, I'm not too much further than that either. So,
well, I'm close to you guys. I already beat the game, so no.
All right.
Dude, okay. I didn't see it. I will say this. I didn't realize this till I already uploaded it to YouTube. But there's a scene where you actually see Trevor's balls.
Oh yeah. Yeah, me and my sister were playing the game, and I go, "Hello."
Okay, all right. We got a big yes to spoilers from everybody. It looks like,
but nothing past the sub.
Yeah, no, I can't talk past when I'm not. I haven't played too much longer than that, so I'm right there with it.
But I'm not.
Dude, when he met that guy back at base and he was covered in shit, he's like, "Oh, what is that smell?"
All right, here, let's all go through and say who our favorite character is and why. You go first, Chris.
Trevor. Because he's fucking crazy. Well, okay. I will say Trevor because I like his character. Michael because of his ability. Michael's ability is fucking overpowered.
He's Max Payne.
Yeah, Max Payne plus auto aim equals you can't fucking die. I mean, you can take anything out. You just stand in the middle of the street, freeze time, AK-47, rape everything, and then go about your business.
All right. So that's one for Trevor. Who do you like, Tony?
It's actually a tie between Trevor and Michael. I think I like Michael more because I feel sorry for him because his family hates him so much.
Dude,
they are
sucks.
but they are the most ungrateful pieces of shit ever. I can understand if Michael was actually doing like really bad stuff to him, but he's constantly trying to get into their lives. He's trying to tell his son, "Listen, I don't want you playing video games all damn day long. Let's go out and let's do something." No, fuck you, Dad. You ruined my life.
So wrong though,
Dude, they go out for a drive. He fucking poisons him while they're driving and fucking leaves him out on the street.
Yeah, and then he goes, "I'm gonna tell." He goes, "Dad, you're crazy. I'm gonna tell Mom what you did. You did it to me, you freckle-faced little fuck."
For me, his daughter is such a hoe.
Dude,
you know what? Hey,
my
since I don't have a daughter, there's nothing wrong with that.
dude, Franklin is getting no love. To me, it's Franklin and Michael.
I haven't played Franklin and since he met Michael. Like I haven't
I like Franklin's worth ethics. He's a really even though he doesn't act like it, he's a very loyal character. Yeah, and he's all about like everybody getting their fair share and let's do this do this as a team. That's why I like him.
He's somebody I would be friends with in real life.
The only problem I have with Franklin though is like the language.
He's black. We get it. Chris.
The language is just ridiculous.
No. But you have to realize though that
that's how they talk too. So
they are in the ghetto. I just thought it was over the top.
Okay. All right. You have something against Franklin saying the N-word, but you're fine with Trevor doing smack and doing some trailer hoe in the ass, and everything's okay.
See, I don't necessarily have a problem with it. Trying to figure out how to say this without getting myself in trouble.
Guinness needs to fucking play this shit. Like, they have a world record for the N-word said.
Oh my god, dude. And homie, what's up, homie? How you doing, homie? Oh shit, homie, I don't know, bro.
But that's how they actually talk. It's not like they're trying to.
No. It's
not that bad.
It's a little exaggerated.
It is a lot exaggerated.
I knew a few people exactly like that in the military. I mean,
they know a few people, but
they would call me that. They would actually call me that all the time, and I would just sit there and just shake my head, going, "Just agree with them. Don't correct them."
Guns. You don't want to make people with guns.
No, they don't have guns. They were like great guys, but I don't want to sit there and say, "Hey, I think you guys are being rude, calling me the N-word because I'm white."
Well, dude, fucking call him the N-word back.
Why? I don't want to get my ass kicked in the lunch,
bro. They're not gonna whoop your. If they go up to you and call you that, I think that's okay for you to say it.
Oh.
Not if you're white, bro. It's never okay.
No. Fuck that.
If someone walked up and called me a cracker and he was black, then whoa.
Oh, I don't care. I'd be like, whatever.
See,
dude.
That's such a fucking double standard.
It is a double standard, but it's
the way of life.
It is. Yeah, it's kind of like a dude can go bang a million chicks and he's cool, and a chick goes and bangs a million dudes and she's a whore. You know, I mean, there's double standards out there.
I've used the N-word openly in front of black people. They were cool with it. I was drunk, but it happened.
Well, Gabe's a cool kid in school.
I thought there was a rack or a possum in the background for a second there, but your cat.
Yeah,
what is it playing with?
I don't know. He just fucking does shit sometimes.
He's just running around like a crack addict for no reason.
Yeah, no, but I like Franklin because he's so low, and Lamar's fucking hilarious.
Lamar is fucking hilarious.
Lamar is just a black Trevor. That's all he is.
Yeah,
half black, half Cherokee, whatever, tomahawking people.
Cherokee my ass. Cherokee my ass.
To me, Trevor was annoying. Like, to me. I don't know.
He's annoying. He's crazy, though. Dude, he's bipolar.
I was about to say the same exact thing. I love how bipolar he is. He'll run up and go, "I fucking hate you, you stupid cunt. Come here, give me a hug. We're going to get through this."
Yes, I know. It's like, what?
Yeah.
As soon as he's nice to you, it's like, that's when you need to get the fuck away.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the fuck away now.
All right, actually, something's going to happen after you beat the game, and you guys are going to love it. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you guys are absolutely going to love it because it involves Trevor.
You finished the game?
Yeah, I beat it. I did a review for it.
Did you 100% it, though, bitch?
No.
No, not yet. I'm at like 85%. Leave me alone.
Dude, those that's still really good. Man, I got them all done on copper, some of them on gold, and a few of them on silver. But, man, some of those are on gold. Oh, my God. I'm not good enough with it. Like, if I had a mouse, no problem at all. With a controller, it's like I'm playing with my fucking feet.
No, we know what you're gonna say.
It's like I'm playing with my cock.
Oh,
much better control of that thing.
Leave something for the imagination.
Little analog stick there. All right, so we're down to the last 10 minutes of the podcast. Let's take some questions from the, and I hesitate to call them audience, but from the audience. If you guys have any questions about YouTube, gaming, the Steam box, the Steam controller, want to know what our opinions are, anything, why Gabe has big boobs, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything, feel free to ask, and we will do our best to answer them.
Oh, we can call ourselves the Titty Podcast. We all have tits.
I would request, though, that you actually keep your questions to legitimate questions. Please.
Yeah.
Legitimate
Please.
questions. What is my favorite gaming franchise? For me, I'd say Dead Space. I love the
What?
Dead Space series.
That is
Dude.
I'm not even fucking with you. Dead Space is awesome, but that's just one that you don't expect to hear when this question is asked.
Well, I mean, okay. I mean, there's other good games, but Dead Space is one of the only games in the last, 5-6 years that I played more than once. Like, I enjoyed it enough that I actually wanted to go back through and get more upgrades and more suit stuff, and try the harder difficulty settings. It was something that I actually enjoyed.
That is so.
He's
That
a
is-
C.
That's crazy.
Not the third one. The first and the second
no,
one.
because Dead Space 3 is not that great.
No, but the first and the second. I mean, I like Dead Space 3, but it was nothing like the first and second.
It was a shooter. It wasn't a
Yeah.
survival horror.
All right. Well, now I have a question for you. You're being asked what your favorite franchise is of all time,
Well,
and you're picking Dead Space.
I don't know. I mean, I like a lot of games, but I mean, Dead Space
Okay.
holds a special place
Cool.
in my heart. for
Cool.
me.
Cool.
Aw.
All right. That's interesting.
I mean, Fallout's good, but
I heart Isaac.
yeah. All right. What about you, Tony?
What's your favorite?
My favorite franchise.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a really good question. I never actually really
See,
thought
it's
about
a hard one to answer.
It-
I have. my
If you
question.
ask me what my favorite, my favorite games, I have a tie for favorite games, and that would have to be Xenogears and Chrono Trigger. Those are my two
Yeah,
favorite
Chrono
games of all
Trigger.
time.
I've
Wait,
never
wait,
actually played
I'm
Chrono
sorry.
Trigger, I'm just aware of it.
That's
you,
like
need,
one of the.
you need to play that.
I've heard it's good. Like my one of my first girlfriends back in junior high, her mother.
Fuck that bitch.
She
No.
never played they bought a Super Nintendo and her mother had never played video games before. They lost her for 4 days.
Wow.
Literally, she was like a school teacher. Went into the playroom, sat down, started playing Chrono Trigger. Didn't come out for 4 days. It was fucking ridiculous.
Chrono Trigger is just one of those games where they just did everything right, and back then, that was sometimes hard to do.
Yeah.
And I think they did a really great job. And someone said Mass Effect. I would almost say Mass Effect, but it dwindled down a little bit. And the third one, the ending just ruined everything for me.
It was a good game. I just
No,
I don't know, it wasn't
every-
enough of a good game to me.
You know what? It went all the way up, and then right at the end, it's just like someone punched you in the balls because they advertised this whole you get to make
No! Don't tell me. I haven't played it yet.
Well, they
What the fuck?
Well, I was gonna play it, and everybody said it was awful. So I kind of wanted to leave with a good positive.
I'm surprised you haven't already. You just
I've
don't-
been dodging those spoilers for 2 years now.
Mass Effect is cool, but if I'm being asked what my favorite gaming franchise is, first of all, you can't say fucking Chrono Trigger because that was one game.
Well, no, there was Chrono Cross too.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh, there's
yeah,
two
yeah.
games. That's a franchise. Bitch.
Well, but the
Nah.
thing is there's a lot of franchises where I like the games in them a lot, but as a franchise as a whole, they make mistakes along the way, and I can't really say I loved it or adored it as I would one of the original. For
So
the first
what-
Dead Space, I love the first Dead Space. That scared the shit out of me, but Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3, not as much.
I mean, fucking cliche as shit, but to me, it's Zelda and Metroid. Those are my two, that's just, I mean, growing up, I'm 23, so I grew up on the Super Nintendo. I grew up on the NES and Super Nintendo. I played a lot of fucking Zelda, and
Actually, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Gabe. 'cause
I played a lot
loved
of-
Zelda growing up too.
See, I never played the Nintendo as a when I was growing up, because we got Genesis. So for me it was Sonic and Strider and
I was lucky.
I had both.
I had both, yeah.
Yeah.
But dude,
we
Sonic,
was Poe.
Sonic is terrible though.
So were we, but I was a spoiled
Fuck you.
fucking
Sonic was
brat.
awesome.
Whoa!
Go-
Sonic was terrible.
Yes, dude, go back- go back
The
back
first,
and play
the
Sonic.
first 3 Sonics were golden.
No, dude, the fucking platform.
Get out. Get
There's
out. You
fucking
you can't see me right now, but I'm pointing towards my door.
Dude,
get out
there's-
of my room.
Get out.
Now.
There's lag on your jump in fucking Sonic. You fucking
No, you just had a bad Genesis, bro.
Nah, you fucking jump
Bad
and it takes
Genesis.
2 seconds.
No.
The jumping is so floaty.
See, what I'm hearing
maybe
here
that's
is
just your brain working.
the platforming was
lagging.
too fast. I couldn't handle
Nah,
the
hell no.
speed. That's what
That
it
the
was.
platforming there was slow, dude. Jump in Sonic. You could fucking
Yeah.
wiggle back and forth in Sonic while you're jumping.
All right, we got time for a couple more questions. We're down to the last 5 minutes. Anybody else got a nice question?
Here, dude.
That
I'm
is
gonna fucking
legit?
I'm gonna dump a couple codes on here on the chat.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah,
Here.
dump them all over their chest. Do it.
Here, hold on. Let me go to my inbox. I'm gonna dump like 2 for some Steam indie game. I have 2 of here. Let me find out the name. Go ahead.
He doesn't even know the name of the game.
Fuck you. Burn time.
Hey, Gabe, what would be your favorite Zelda game while we're waiting? I just want to know.
Link to the Past.
All right, high five. Yay.
Yes, sir.
Link to the Past and the original were my favorite. The original because I remember the first time I got it. It was like the first time I ever got a boner. I was probably like 6 years old.
You had a boner at 6? I don't think I had
Yeah.
one until I was like.
Yeah,
11.
well, when I played Zelda, I was like, "What is this down here? Hello."
That's so fucking wrong.
I didn't have a boner till like 11 or some shit. Hey, everybody, let us know when your first boners were.
No, don't. No, please, God, don't do that to my chat.
Why?
What's
What's
my
up?
opinion on Halo? Halo was a good game. I liked the first one. The second one was okay. Stopped giving a shit about halfway through the second one. I didn't like the controls. You know, for me, Call of Duty is much, much better. I like Call of Duty a lot better.
Wait, hold on. Let me
Whoa.
redo it. No. That's 2. Here, that's 2 of them. Let me delete one. All right, this is for Steam. The name of the game is Super Splatters. I honestly I don't know that much about it. I have.
Super splatters.
Yeah, dude.
That sounds like a diarrhea reality game. Super splatters, more tacos, more hot tamales.
All right, you guys can try those on Steam. I mean, they're okay. Like, it looks fun. It won some Game of the Year, not Game of the Year. It won some fucking awards at like PAX or some shit.
Like some people gave a shit about it.
Yeah,
so
it has like a Metacritic score of like 70, so it's not that bad.
And this is why Gabe never could sell used cars.
Yeah.
Ever.
Here I have those other fucking codes, but I just gotta find them. I was ready until fucking people canceled on us.
Any other legitimate questions, folks, before we sign off?
Here, do you guys want to be on Two Souls code? I'll give you one of those. Let me see.
Drew, I have not seen Ironclad Tactics. I think I've seen the name. That's about it. Metacritic
Pyro, how much do you weigh?
1 billion.
Hey, I'm curious too. Let us know, asshole.
No, that's a secret. That's a secret.
I'm gonna guess that you weigh 145.
Bingo. You got it, man. You got it.
98 pounds.
98 pounds.
Hey, you got a figure of a
I
model.
came out of the womb 98 pounds. That poor. I wrecked that shit on the way out, man.
Your mom, damn.
How many mothers have you had dirty fun time with?
I don't kiss and tell.
I only tell when they kiss me, and that doesn't
Oh.
happen. All right, so there's Beyond Two Souls. Do you guys want another Beyond Two Souls code? I have one more. If you
What
guys
is
want
Beyond Two Souls?
like the biggest PS3 game coming out this year.
I want to say the.
Oh, is this the demo for it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
No, I don't
That's the
need
one I
this.
was saying. You fucking need a code for a demo. I don't know why.
Oh, all right, guys. Well, I think that is going to go ahead and conclude our podcast for this week.
Favorite TV series: Breaking Bad. Fuck you, Chris.
24. Easy.
Dude, oh
hands
my
down.
god. Oh my.
Who are you working for?
You were fucking watching like
Jack
what?
Bauer, dude, man.
Dude,
Jack
what was it
Bauer.
that you were watching? What was it? Iron Chef or some shit?
Master Chef.
Master Chef. He was watching that shit like at 3 in the morning last time.
Dude, it's some good shit. Fuck you. Master
Have you
Chef's good.
If you say so, go watch Breaking Bad.
I've seen Breaking Bad. I
Oh,
can't.
so what's your issue with it? I don't get it.
I haven't seen the current end of the season. I've watched up until what started in August, but I won't see that until it gets on
Okay,
Netflix.
so you're up to the toilet seat, right? The ending of the episode, the toilet.
I think so. I don't
Oh.
remember it because it's been about 6 months.
And,
but,
and,
yeah.
and do you not care about it? Like,
Oh, I care about it. It's a great show. I like it. I think it's a little weird. His relationship with him and Skylar's got a little creepy.
it gets creepier.
So, you know, I think, I don't know, dude. He's nuts. You know, like when they first started hooking up, I thought Jesse was the damaged one. But the more the series goes on, Jesse has turned into like a normal, okay citizen, and Walt has turned into like the devil himself.
Dude,
So
I'm not even ashamed to say shit. Like, I fucking cry every time I watch an episode. Like, just because I know it's coming to an end, and I've been watching it for so long, and these characters are like, I wouldn't say they're realistic, because who the fuck would do what Walt does?
Oh, Walt's out of his mind.
No, but
He's
I
out
think
of his
there's
mind.
I think at least for me, I think there's a little bit of him in all of us. Like, the shit he does is the shit I want to do. Like, I don't got the balls.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's the inside of you. I think what happened to Walt is he got shit on for so long, and now he's finally realized he's got some power, and it's kind of gone to his head a little bit. So
yeah, you got to catch up. You got to catch up.
well, as soon as it's out on fucking Netflix, I'll watch the whole thing, dude.
Just watch it that other way that nobody talks about, but you can do.
Dude, you can't do it that way anymore, man.
you
ISPs
can.
get angry, man.
Dude, just go to hide my ass. Fucking type in. Just fucking hide your.
How to Steal Movies, brought to you by Volatile Gabe.
All right.
FBI, that way. Or, sorry, that way. There we go.
Yeah, Chris wants to go to sleep, so blame him that we're going short. But
Yeah,
we
very
hit
tired.
like 130 people. I wanted to hit 200, but I think the fact that fucking 2 people bailed on us last minute is
Not only that, but, nobody from Gabe's channel showed up, so.
yeah.
Dicks.
All right. Fucking hate all of you. Nah, but really, thanks for watching though. I really do.
Make sure you guys check out everybody's YouTube channel. You can see the links here. You can also subscribe to our
Which you
Twitter
won't.
feeds. That's a good way to get live info. I know I check my Twitter pretty much all day, every day. So hopefully you guys liked it. We'll be doing this once a week for at least an hour, probably in the future when I'm a little bit more rested. At least probably go for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Hi, Metal Engineer. I know I was talking to you on Steam. If you want like a fucking Beyond Two Souls or something code, I have one of those. I have Charlie Murder. Fucking message me
He's
because I
got
know
all the codes, man. All
yeah,
the codes.
because I know you were talking to me on Steam, and I feel bad that you didn't get a game. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Like Chris was saying,
Yep.
check us all out in sexual ways. Sub to Gabe. Thank you, Death. Thank you. I appreciate that.
If you, thanks for coming and all that.
And I think I could say this for all of us. Our content on our YouTube channels are nothing like this. Like I'm not sitting there saying stupid shit like on my YouTube channel. So
You're not saying stupid shit. This is awesome. It's good
Yeah.
for you.
I like this. This is fun. Oh well, with me, I'm trying to separate from everybody on YouTube and do some stuff different. I don't know. I hate doing walkthroughs and all that shit.
All right, outro time. For those of you guys on YouTube, hope you guys like this. If you did, slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next week.
hey, and don't ask me for codes if you're watching this on YouTube. They're gone.